On the internet, YouTube to be specific, there are gurus everywhere. Some are real.
Who believes that you have to work hard to make money?
Some are fake.
Work smarter, not just harder.
But there's one of them standing out.
Iman Gaji.
Iman Gaji.
Iman Gaji is as slick as they come.
Iman Gaji. He's just 24 years old and is currently worth $100 million. For those who don't know him, he is one of the most popular YouTubers in the personal finance niche.
Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely everyone wants to know how to make $10,000 a month as a student. The only issue is there's a lot of BS out there.
I used to be Iman's fan, but now I don't think he deserves that much glory. And if you're currently his fan, you should probably watch this to the end as I expose his lies and deceptive tactics.
The internet's most deceptive, prolific, and honestly probably the most successful scam artist in the history of social media.
Iman Gaji is a fake guru.
I'm on a mission to reform the education system.
He makes you think he made a lot of money before selling courses, but that's absolutely not true.
Iman, in my educated opinion, is a glorified course seller who lacks the credentials he uses in order to sell high-ticket coaching services.
Every time he just produces these series, every time it seems as though that he uploads, it's always about selling you a product.
You don't just make content for the sake of making content. You make content with the intention of turning that viewer into a customer.
Iman, especially his editing, is crazy.
His main marketing expense is his life, the lifestyle he portrays, which, by the way, I think is genius. I think Iman is doing a very good job at what he's doing because he transformed his lifestyle expenses into his marketing expenses. So if he goes on a trip in the Maldives and spends $100 grand to rent a yacht and have girls there on it, it's genius because he's gonna generate more money out of that. Any watch he buys, any car he buys, or he claims he buys.
And yeah, it is a brand new Rolls-Royce Phantom 2023. Stunning car.
Out of curiosity, how much you pay for it?
You want to know in dollars or dirhams?
Dollars.
So I paid 816,000 US dollars. So
if you want to become a sovereign man, you need to acquire knowledge to take you there. I created the most viewed info product VSL in the history of YouTube. This VSL amassed 9.5 million views, grew my channel by 184,000 subscribers, and paid me $250,000 in YouTube AdSense. But most importantly, it put $20 million in my pocket.
I have decided to use the word scammer, a thief or fraudster, because he is. I'm here to express my thoughts on his dishonesty on the internet. All these conspiracy theories started when he posted this video in August 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, this video is not clickbait. On the 6-year anniversary of signing my first client back in August of 2016, I'm shutting my agency down.
Of course, he went down the rabbit hole on why he closed his social media marketing agency, but you and I know that that's garbage. You see, this is what happens with gurus. When drop shipping, house flipping, or anything that can technically make money stops working, fake gurus will sell courses on how to perform it, and that's where Grow Your Agency comes in.
I'm on a mission to reform the education system. And as I said, that's going back the last 18, 24 months.
A course with a, but wait. What actually happened to his agency? Why shut down a business that makes you money? I found public records of the company, which are public in the UK, and as you can see, the company IAG Media filed $170,000 in assets as of 2023. Now, that begs one good question. Let's say you were making good money doing affiliate marketing. Would you really sell it to people? Why invite more competition? But if you want to make more money, you'll surely sell a course on affiliate marketing after you've milked it dry. A course with an eye-watering price tag. A course that attracted 20,000 buyers, and if you do the math, that's $30 million. That's a crazy number. With $30 million, you can buy 60 Rolls Royces. If you spent $1,000 a day, it would take you 82 years to exhaust $30 million. And if you're charitable enough, you can build 60 schools in developing countries, assuming $500,000 per school. But that wouldn't have been possible without one thing. His YouTube channel, or what you might call a
personal brand in 2024.
Personal brand.
Personal premium brand.
The name Elon Musk is a personal brand. When I mention the word Tesla to you, the first person who comes to your mind is Elon. You can even see when Donald Trump is directed to a Cybertruck, he was like,
"That's an Elon." Wow.
Shout out to Mr. Musk.
That's beautiful.
In other words, his personal brand plays a key role in the success of the company. And with a personal brand, one very interesting thing becomes possible. You don't need to do paid ads or pay for promotion of your products. Iman's channel grew quickly to 5.3 million subscribers.
I created the most viewed info product VSL in the history of YouTube. This VSL amassed 9.5 million views, grew my channel by 184,000 subscribers.
But how? Is he actually helping people? Why is he growing so fast? What is he saying that other people aren't? I've analyzed his content, and I've finally found an answer. Here, we have a guy showing you his luxurious life, which tends to make gullible viewers see that as proof that what he teaches actually works.
And yeah, it is a brand new Rolls-Royce Phantom 2023. Yeah, stunning car.
Iman also uses manipulation tactics. Just listen to this.
I even get this to this day. People say, hey, Iman, why do you recommend business models that you used to do? Why don't you recommend what you're doing right now? Do you not realize why I would suggest businesses that I started as a pawn, as someone with no resources, no connection, no money, nothing? Do you realize why I suggest those businesses rather than the businesses I have now with millions of followers, subscribers, tens of millions of dollars? Like, I'm sure you can kind of see why I think this is better than this. But this is what I'm saying. The younger generation, they look at things and they're like, no, I want to jump straight to the finish line. You have to earn your fucking stripes.
He uses what we call half-truth. And how that works is, when someone uses a half-truth, they say something totally correct, then sprinkles some lies on top of it, hence hypnotizing the masses into thinking he's right. Don't believe me? Let's visit his channel. You'll notice that he makes occasional YouTube series. His recent videos are quite fascinating to watch. You'll hear terms like the rescue, where he talks about the scam in the education system.
Indoctrination. So they created an 8-year education system. The sole purpose of it? To indoctrinate children and teach them to obey, comply, and do as they're told.
There's also this one where he talks about digital sovereignty.
Digital sovereignty.
Where he talks of a life of freedom.
The digital revolution now allows us to achieve our own individual sovereignty without having to rely on the old system anymore. And if you don't believe me, just look around you.
He'll tell an elaborate story to keep you hooked and make you warm up to his ideas.
And that is why the concept of the self-made man emerged. They made it possible for regular people to travel between states freely and settle into new territories. They created a culture that celebrated and rewarded individual initiative and risk-taking. And they made people, for the first time, believe in progress and the ability to shape their own destiny. The sovereign men put an end to the old world and led the way to an era where for the first time, regular people could become sovereign. For the first time, the people had supreme power to govern themselves and make decisions without external interference.
But what keeps us hooked into the video? His infamous editing style and Netflix-level production quality. Nice, smooth animations and good music just makes the whole thing seem quite entertaining and legit. You see, I'm not against what he says in the video. What I'm against is his motive. He uses this as a leeway to promote his online education platform, Educate, and he actually confirms that fact.
You don't just make content for the sake of making content, you make content with the intention of turning that viewer into a customer.
And you might ask, how is he succeeding anyway? People are not that dumb giving him this amount of money just for a course. Vulnerability. He attacks people's pain points in life. Then he tells you to look for knowledge.
If you want to become a sovereign man, you need to acquire knowledge to take you there.
And the source of that knowledge in this case is going to be... And let me issue a disclaimer. I am in no way saying that the information in the courses is wrong. The problem I have with it is that they have regurgitated information. I came across some comments from some of his buyers. Like this one says, I paid $1,500 for his advertising agency course, and when inside, I had to pay $500 for the tools needed. But other than that, it was just videos of him talking about mindset of winners and losers. I despise this man now feeding off of naive, dumb kids who can learn more from free YouTube videos than his scams. There's also another one saying, I literally watched this boy turn into a scammer back in 2018, called him out so many times for it. I'm glad people are finally catching on. He has taken advantage of so many young and desperate white boys who look up to him and all of his fake antics. I tried warning them, but none of them wanted to listen. A wolf never shares its food, because like I said, you can't share your money-making tactics because you'll invite competition. View it as a magician who shares his tricks. Once they're shared, they're not tricks anymore. With that in mind, this is what fake gurus do. First, they'll sell a dream. They'll show you a video of them buying a jet, or being chauffeured in a Rolls Royce. And if you want this life, you'll have to buy his course. Another thing fake gurus do is talk about coming from a humble background so that viewers can think they worked their way up.
I started as a pawn, as someone with no resources, no connection, no money, nothing.
Or rather, it acts as a way of seeking sympathy to avoid being called out. There's so much free, useful information on YouTube. Don't buy courses from glorified gurus. They got rich from selling you the course, not from the stuff they are teaching in the course. But I can't deny the fact that he has also motivated people. He actually gives some helpful advice. What I would like you to take from this video is that Iman Gadji is just an online character looking to get rich.